So let's get into something that's not so exciting that you just told me about. That mind your P's and Q's on the name of this shit, but the furniture stuff.
So there's a company that you can go to their website and buy furniture from. Okay.
It's kind of like a Wish or a eBay or something like that, right? Or like those
similar
auctions
they're
that are
like known. They're known for their furniture stuff.
Are they like? Is it like an auction where it's like time based, or is it just an Amazon or something like that?
Yeah, it's like Amazon based, where you can go on and you can just purchase the item. They ship it to you through that website. I've never bought anything from it, but I know people that have. And this is just a theory. It's not my theory. It's just something I found online, because you can. Well, a lot of people on there. A lot of people have seen it, and they're going through it today, and they're like, "Holy shit, what is this?" So on this,
just the reason we're gonna not say something about it is because while this is a small time podcast, at least in my eyes, right? Like I don't want to contribute to the people that are out there to know people are talking about it more than they already do, because there's people are talking about it.
Yep.
Anyway, so that's why we're gonna guard where it is and who's a part of it.
So on this website, people are looking up stuff, and they're finding some really random things, like these steel cabinets or wall hanging cabinets, even throw pillows that are going for $6,000 to $10,000, maybe even $13,000 to $14,000. So what's really weird about it is the names of the items. So I'll read one off, or a couple off for you, okay? So, and
they're not good looking pieces of furniture either. It's like, why is that thing fucking $10,000?
Locker looking piece. One is called Samia 5 shelf storage cabinet. Utility cabinet, okay? $12,899. This storage cabinet is probably, I don't know, 3 feet by 1.5 feet, maybe taller. I don't know, 4.5 feet, 48 inches maybe. I mean, maybe worth $50, right? Now, regard the first. It's
not even as nice as IKEA furniture. That's the images they're using.
The name of that storage cabinet, Samia 5, okay, which just so happens to be the same name as a 17-year-old Samia Moomin missing from Columbus, Ohio.
Oh yeah.
Yuritsa storage cabinet, $13,799. Missing Yuritsa Castro since June 10th, Connecticut, age 16.
Now, how do those? I know how, but just for the people listening or watching, how does that link up between the two? It's identical. It's similar because the names are the same, but how does it link other than a name?
So, I don't know. Other than
the SKU, right?
Looking at yes, you're right. So
just trying to give it to you.
The SKU. I don't know if these item numbers match the SKUs in there, because I'm not gonna go check.
Yeah.
So, somebody went into another website and put in the SKU number for each of these items, and these SKU numbers, when they put it into this certain website, are popping up with pictures of kids, like young kids, girls and stuff. Okay, which is really fucking weird. Now, consider human trafficking these days is a big fucking worldwide scandal going on, right? And it's fucking everywhere, like hundreds of thousands of kids, and it's been going on forever.
I think it's probably been going on since, like, people weren't allowed to fuck kids, like you know what I mean? Like,
Annabelle Wilson missing since May 13th, 2020. Missing from Kansas, 14 years old. Annabelle shelf storage cabinet, $10,899. Down from $12,000, by the way. It's on sale.
It's fucked up.
So the SKU number, when somebody else found it on this other website, you put in the SKU numbers of these items, it's coming up with pictures of people, okay? Super fucking weird. If that doesn't scream human trafficking and put it into the forefront, I don't know what does.
The only, I don't understand some of the stuff. It's like, the dark web exists and it's complete. I mean, I don't want to give any ideas, but it's out there. Why are these people doing this shit? Because it's not like any of these rabbit holes and whatever. I would go on looking for. I wouldn't go on that website looking for furniture, right? Yeah. Just randomly, I would be like, let me go to this fucking thing. I'd go on Amazon or something like that and buy a fucking what are like a cabinet for a fucking
nice shelf.
Yeah, buy a nice shelf, or I'd make the shit for the podcast studio. But like, it's confusing to me. Like, why are they so? Because it's not. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what they're doing. It just took the right person to go, hey,
connect it. Yeah,
that's weird. And I think it always lies on somebody who thinks that everything's a conspiracy, and they just happen to stumble upon it.
Yeah,
and they're like, oh, I did it, and then they're proven right. And that is so coincidental. Those two things, the skews are the same and everything. Yeah. It's how the fuck could you say that it's not what it is?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't get why these fucking people that are essentially smart enough to create this system of selling people aren't smart enough to go somewhere where they can't be fucking found. You know what I mean?
Well, they're trying to make it worldwide.
I guess that could be a reason for it. It's just, it's confusing to me and why they would do it in such a fucking overt manner.
Mm-hmm. The transactions are completely legal on things, on websites.
On
wave sites.
Wave sites.
So you can make a transaction online through a website, and it looks completely legit.
I don't care if you fuck up and say something
no matter
wrong,
what the price is, right?
We'll just try not to say shit.
So you can make a transaction, and it'll look completely normal. No matter what the price is, it's just an online transaction.
Yeah.
You're buying that piece of furniture. You're not buying a person. It's just so happened to be named that. So there's no connection.
It's true.
That's the way they do it.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
As opposed to here's $10,000 cash in hand. Yeah. I'm not purchasing an item. They could be like, well, you spent $10,000 on this. Yeah, it was this very special piece of furniture that I wanted really bad.
Yeah.
That's all they have to say.
Maybe take the mic and put it up a little bit. Still doing that.
It's like they don't
go like that a little bit. Sorry, I'm not trying.
Oh, you're good.
I'm not trying to be some podcast asshole.
It's just fucking mind-boggling, man.
A little bit down. Your words cut into it like a.
I just have sharp words.
There you go. It sounds great.
I have very sharp words.
Yeah, it's like a patow. Oh, dude, it's depressing.
It is.
I don't know if I can label. When I put all the metadata in this, I don't know if I can label this as a comedic episode. It's very depressing. I want to go.
We'll change it up a little bit. But
no, I just since we're gonna do
on that same note, before you change topic, there's a couple. There's one really big organization out there, OUR, Operation Underground Railroad, led by Tim Ballard.
It's a good shout out.
Tim Ballard was used to work for the United States government and was sick of seeing the shit that's going on and couldn't do anything about it because U.S. doesn't have jurisdiction to take these people out or catch these people in other countries that are selling humans, trafficking humans, especially kids. So he quit his job, went and created his own business.
Was he in a line of work that is in that when he was in the government?
That kind of thing, yeah.
He was a part of that, and he was like hamstrung essentially to not do more than he could.
They said you can deal within the U.S. and that's it. But all these operations were outside the U.S. Not all of them, but some of them.
Do you know which organization was he part of?
I don't remember specifically if it was the CIA or FBI. It was one of the two. It was one of the two. I'm sure I could find it online in a couple minutes. But regardless of that fact, Tim Ballard, fucking cool guy, very nice, like huge family lover, just all around fucking stand-up guy. Quit his job, created OUR, the organization, and they go undercover operation. They got agents and stuff, and they buy the kids. And as they do that transaction, they catch the bad guys, they rescue the kids, they even arrest the agents, so it looks legit, use agents. It's like it's a Operation Underground Railroad. They're saving thousands of kids a year. And they put out on their Instagram, they'll put out stories of some of the operations. They have a movie coming out. They have a documentary out right now.
It's abolitionist
on Amazon Prime. It's Operation Toussaint. It's one specific operation they're talking about. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to watch that this weekend. It's on Amazon Prime, so I'm going to check that out.
Oh, cool. I'll look at that too.
What else? Blake, what is that? Ryan Reynolds' wife. What's her fucking name? Blake something.
Deadpool? Blake Deadpool?
Anyways, Blake Lively, maybe?
Yes, that's it. You knew it. I knew it too.
I
was just trying to act.
Her last name. Anyways, she just did a speech and was doing a shout out to that and just talking about like there's agents in the U.S. that have to look at this kind of shit from the FBI, you know, and their hands are tied, and they're like, she was talking specifically about like child pornography, and saying how fucking graphic it is and how bad it affects people and just like how extreme it is right now. And then she was asking one of the officers, she's like, how young are these kids? And he was like, well, the youngest I've seen umbilical cord still attached.
Jesus. For real?
And they're making them have sex with animals, making just all kinds of crazy shit, you know? So she starts crying during this, and then, you know, comes together. She's like, we need to do something about this. So Operation Underground Railroad, if you don't know what the fuck it is, get your mind right and start looking at this shit, because it's fucking more prevalent than you think.
It's fucking horrible.
If I could be part of that job and just take out fucking predators and bad guys, I'd be the happiest man in the world.
Well, I mean, there's always opportunities out there to fucking, maybe you could apply with them or something like that. Who knows?
Crazy.
They probably want people with certain backgrounds, but I'm sure there's tons of stuff that could be, you know. So go check. We'll just give a shout out to them. Obviously, we're talking about Operation Underground Railroad. You know the website address? Is it .org? Look it up real quick. We'll throw it out there. Go check these dudes out. They've got documentaries. They're making a movie. It's you know, it's a big problem these days. I think it's one of the biggest problem that you hear about it because of Jeffrey Epstein and stuff like that, but it's a bigger deal. Like Mark was talking about, it's a bigger deal than people. It's dirty. Like, even as you're talking about it, I don't want to hear it. Like, I don't want to hear that that's a fucking realistic thing, because I don't look at what's going on with it. But it's a very real problem in the world that needs to stop.
Yeah.
It's never going to stop. There's always this deviant type shit that is out there that people are sick, you know what I mean?
Evil, man. Evil.
And
ourrescue.org. OUR
cool.
rescue.org. Operation Underground Railroad. So Tim Ballard again is the guy who runs the whole thing. They're making a movie. It's supposed to come out this winter. I forgot. I think it's based on Tim Ballard's one of his missions or something. And Jim Caviezel's playing Tim Ballard, so they're working together right now. It's pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
Jim Caviezel's a cool fucking actor. Yeah.
It's dope.
Yeah, interesting.
Not dope,
shit.
but you know, the movies should be good.
I'm glad that there are people out there like that, and with his organization that are fighting it. Because you can just imagine how much worse it would get if nobody fucking did anything.
Boy, way to kick off the episode.
Depressing. But we're gonna change that. We're gonna.
Well, we don't know. Maybe it'll just turn bad. Also, like the whole thing will just be bad.
Fuck.